listen, if a man is going to do it, he's going to do it. See, there is nothing you want to do on this earth. If that man says he's not going to change or he's not going to do what you want him to do, he's not going to do it. And I want you all to please watch this video, then we'll talk about it.
Officially, I've dated 3 women in my life, and unofficially, I've dated maybe like 24 and 1 engagement and 1 failed marriage. But in all of these situations, I always said to myself and to the partner, I'm not the kind of guy to be giving you roses and to do all these romantics and do dinner under the candlelight and buy you teddy bear. I show my love in different ways, That's always my stance. Until I met Tata. Tell me now why I'm more excited to buy this girl all these little flowers, roses. Today, see what I bought for my little cow. We have a little joke where she calls me a horse and I call her a cow, and I'll be doing, whatever, In the past, if you told me that I would be the guy buying flowers, I would have sworn that you are a madman. But look at me now. Shame on me. I guess it was never really about me not wanting to buy it, and it was not my style of love. It was just maybe about not finding the person I wanted to buy it for. That's the point I'm making. If you're not receiving flowers now from your partner and they say, oh, that's just not how I am, the you is silent. That's just not how I am for you. Okay, we are doing too much. Sorry, guys.
Hey, beautiful people. How you all doing today? It's your girl, Maria Davis, and I'm back again with another interesting video. So, you all, if he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it. If he wants to, if a man wants to, he will. There's not how much you try to talk them to it, you try to fight it, you try to beg for it. If they are not going to do it for you, they won't do it. I feel like the decision comes from them itself. And mind you, he said that when you ask a guy for a flower and he tells you, I'm not the kind of guy that buys flower, he said the you is silent. He said, I'm not the kind of guy that buys flowers for you. But you would know. You think most women really think they are the problem. Most women really feel like, oh, it's that, But this video clearly shows that if a man wants to, he will. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. I have interesting stitches to share with you. People have to put their 2 cents about this particular topic down in the comment section. So let's watch the stitches together. And at the end of all the stitches, I will share my own opinion.
From your partner and they say, oh, that's just not how I am. The you is.
I just appreciate it when a man can be this open and honest. So go watch that video because it's straight facts. The real definition of if he wanted to, he would. I think a lot of us women don't know what rejection looks like. Therefore, we don't even know how to handle rejection, because if somebody is not meeting your needs and you keep expressing them, that is them rejecting you. That's not the time to try harder. That's not the time to over communicate. Different partners will inspire different things from their partners. If you can't even inspire somebody to move for you, maybe they're rejecting you, redirecting you to somebody else. So find the one that moves for you. Find the one you can inspire, If he wanted to, he would.
Officially, I've dated 3 women in my life, and unofficially, I've dated maybe like 24 and...
Ladies, go back to that video and listen. Men are not complicated. I am telling for a fact, when a man loves you, they just feel the need to do things for you without being pushed. Yeah. Like when a man tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship, I am so sorry, that man is not ready for a relationship with you. When a man tells you, I don't do dinner, I don't like bringing flowers, with you. It's with you. Trust me, men are not complicated, and I've always said that. When you keep pushing a man to do something and they keep acting like I don't do that, it's not in my nature to do that. It's not in their nature to do that with you. I am telling you for a fact, when you meet a man who truly loves you, you will know it. People think it's about money, but you will know it when you meet a man that loves you.
If you're not receiving flowers now from your partner and they say, oh, that's just not...
Oh my goodness. Other ways that your man can show you that he, in fact, loves you and he plans on spending the rest of his life with you. Okay, number 1, If he knows that you like a certain drink or a snack, and almost every time that he goes to the store and he gets that certain drink or snack, he loves you. If you post a hint, or if you know, on social media you share something like, oh my god, I really want to try this, or oh my god, I really have a taste for this, oh my gosh, I really want this, and the next time he sees you, he comes back with that said thing, he loves you. If you are talking on the phone or you're texting and you're saying, oh my god, like I really need this for this, and I have to do this, and like I really need this though, and the next time he sees you, he comes back and he comes through with whatever it is that you need, he wants to spend the rest of his life with you, girl. Like, he loves you. Let's not get held up with the flowers. Okay, yes, flowers are nice, but flowers are not the only way that a man can show you that he loves you. So if you watch that video and you got in your feelings and you felt like your man doesn't love you, but he does all of those things, snap out of it, girl. He loves you.
Officially, I've dated 3 women in my life, and unofficially, I've dated maybe like 24. And
every single girl and every single guy needs to go and watch that video, because when you're sitting there at home thinking, why is she not doing this for me, or why is he not doing this for me, or why am I not special enough, you just gotta understand that you are just not the right person for them. If they don't want to do this stuff for you, leave, go. Someone else will, and I promise you, someone else will. Why are we sticking around crying at home? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, love is not a disease. We don't need to sit there and cry about it. We'll be okay. Go find someone that will do those stuff for you. Why are we out here stressing every day?
my style of love, it was just maybe about not finding the person I wanted to buy it.
You know, every day you guys confirm to us that everything we knew to be true is actually true. Can you imagine being the ex that settled for this behavior of, I'm not romantic? Yeah. Hearing him say out loud the quiet parts, I just didn't like them enough. Yeah. Fear, man. Fear, man. Like, every day you guys traumatize us on this app. Because why would you say this? That's how in love he is with his new girl. That he's just putting us onto game. And I love it for him. But my goodness.
It was just maybe about not finding the person I wanted to buy it for. That's the point.
Every time we get on this app or any social media platform, we have conversations about whether or not a man wanted to do something for a person, or whether or not he cares about you because he's not doing these things. And I would just like to say, as somebody who started off with the same sentiment as the original dude in this video had, you really have to find a person you want to do for. And this video is not me saying that those people are not valid in how they feel. But what I will say is, when you date somebody, you can expect all those things from somebody, but you also have to be a person who they want to give stuff to. Like the whole, if he wanted to, he would conversation. Bro, y'all don't understand how stupid that sounds when you apply it to a situation where somebody's being an absolute fucking brat in a relationship, male or female. Like, I know men who spoiled their women, and I know women who spoiled their men, and everything in between. But think about it like this. You growing up in a household, every time something go wrong, you about to go clean your room on your own volition. Your mom comes in the room and says, why aren't you cleaning your room? You immediately gonna be like, nah, I'm not doing it because you talking to me crazy and I was already gonna do it. Or when you have a situation where every day a man is at work or a person is at work and they dealing with this fight outside of the household and they battle shit all fucking day, and then they come home and gotta battle you too? You think they don't want to do something good for you? You're not causing any, stress relief. You're not giving any peace. What makes you think a person is going to want to come home, drop their hard-earned dollars on somebody who's otherwise ungrateful? What in y'all brains, like, what do y'all be thinking about? You have to be a likable person to be liked. I want y'all to understand that. Again, male and female. In order for somebody to like you, you have to acquire and display traits of likability. You have to be likable. That doesn't mean you have to change yourself to be what they like. No, you have to be an overall decent, generally pleasant person to be around for people to want to do it for you. If I'm an asshole, I'm not going to expect people to want to do things for me. It's literally simple as that. And that conversation, once y'all applied that principle, that simple ass concept to if he wanted to, he would, or yada, yada, yada. My girl don't buy me shit. My girl don't do shit for me. Yada, yada, yada. Maybe stop being a fucking baby while you're in a fucking relationship. Get over it. Be a better person and maybe somebody will like your ass.
I show my love in different ways, That's always my stance. Until I met Tata.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. And y'all, we do not listen. We do not listen. We can tell someone 1,000 times what we would want them to do for us, but sometimes they just don't have the capacity to do it. They just don't. They don't want to. They don't have the capacity to, and you're not someone they're willing to do it for. Okay? And I don't know how many times we stay in relationships where in a year into the relationship, they'll show us that they don't want to do what the things that we're asking for. And they're not willing to change the fact that they can't not do it because they're content. They're happy with what you're giving to them. You're not happy and fulfilled with what they're giving to you, but you're willing to see if they're going to change and do what you're asking. Guys will do it if they like you enough. If they like you enough, they will do it. If they like you enough, they will do it. There could be other factors where like maybe his work life is too much or maybe he has too much stress that could be affecting why he's not doing the things that you want him to do. But lady, if you've been in the relationship for 4 years and you've been asking him to do this thing for 4 years, why do you think it's going to get any better in the next 4 years? Maybe he just doesn't, like, I don't know why. And then guys tell us too. They post shit like this online and they tell us that they only do it for the right person. Like, come on. Is
it just me or the guy's stage wasn't... I didn't even understand what I was saying. Alright, if you're still here, definitely enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff. Okay, let me know your thoughts about your opinion on this conversation down in the comment section. If he wants to, he will. Seriously. And I want you all to know that even no matter how poor he is, no matter how broke he is, because men make excuse of I don't have money, I don't have much right now. They always try their possible best to try to give. A man that's going to give you when he has money, you will know from when he has little. So if they give you an excuse that I don't have much, I don't have money, I don't have money, they always give me that excuse. Just know that they're not going to do it. He's not going to do it even if he has the money. Trust me. And I want you all to know that if you're begging a guy or you're wanting to do something, a year you're in a relationship, he hasn't done it, 2 years. See, even if he does it the 3rd year, he's not going to do it for doing sake. He's not going to do it from his heart, and that is not going to justify that. That's just like you shouldn't have even done it, because if you're not doing something from your heart, it's not going to mean anything. So if you wait along in a relationship and thinking one day he's going to do it, it's going to shock you, because once you break up or once you're no longer in the relationship and he moves to the next person, the next girl gets all the benefits, all the ones that you've been begging him to do, everything you've been begging him to do, everything you wish he can do for you. That is what it does to the next person. And guys, that is the mentality that most women have, especially where I'm from. Most women have this mentality, especially married women. They feel like, oh, suffer with this your husband, whatever what it does to you, keep doing it, endure with him, stay even while you're dying, even when it doesn't send you, stay, even when it's cheating, stay, even when it doesn't provide for you, stay. Especially if it doesn't provide for you, stay. They will tell you, because when you leave, maybe when you leave, that is when you marry someone else, is going to now start treating the woman right. So all the times that you have suffered, all the times that you've endured and you've been patient will not be a waste. Then they'll not tell you that is a woman that waits patiently, that will endure or that will enjoy the marriage. So my question is, how long are you going to wait for? How long? How long will you wait for the man to realize what he has? I don't know, really. Because if you listen to what he said, I'm sure, just like one lady stitched it, like, men, like the exes are going to be seeing the video, they'll be like, hey, look at what I've been telling these guys to do. That means he doesn't even love me. Like, I can imagine how they'll be feeling. But truly, that's what they tell us. That's what they tell us. Like, you have to keep enjoying with a man, and even though he doesn't do what you want him to do, you have to keep staying to do what you want him to do. Because when you leave, he's going to do it to the next woman. But why don't they do it for us though? Why? Why do they have to wait to the next person before they do it? Why? But we all know why. Getting a relationship with a man, you have to use your head, not your heart. Thank you all so much for sticking around with me. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.